we bring to you unstoppable cricketing action from across the globe. Live and exclusive on Sony Picture Sports Network.
यहाँ एक स्टंप उड़ता है तो लगता है तीनों क्यों नहीं उड़ी। यहाँ बैटिंग बोलती है और बैट्समैन भी। यहाँ फैंस भी अपनी बाउंड्रीज क्रॉस कर लेते हैं। यहाँ जेंटलमैन का गेम थोड़ा कम जेंटल होता है, क्योंकि ये बात सिर्फ खेल की नहीं, ये है इंडिया टूर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया इस नवंबर सिर्फ सोनी 6 और सोनी 10/3 पर।
हमारे एथलीट्स अपनी मेहनत में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ रहे। आओ हम भी कोई कसर ना छोड़ें उन्हें चीयर करने में। 18th एशियन गेम्स सिर्फ सोनी 10/2, सोनी ESPN और सोनी 10/3 पर।
On that Roma bench, just wait and see who the man is being withdrawn by Di Francesco for that half-time alteration. Well over the quarter now of the usual half-time break. The players slow to re-emerge.
Seem to have different rules about starting games on time and getting out at for the second half, don't they?
It's a little bit more laid back. Laid back is not what Roma wants to be now. They've got to up their game in big time to get back in this contest here. Will this be the man to try and be their catalyst? They're eager to impress. Back at the club where he played for 6 or 7 years. He arrived here from Genoa with real promise, but really affected by injuries. Played just over 100 games for the club, scoring 27 goals. 25 years of age now, El Shaarawy. Can he be the spark that Roma require?
Well, I think you've got to give the coach a huge amount of credit. He's recognised that it wasn't good enough in the first half. It does need a spark. It does need a bit of inspiration. And that man might just do that for them.
Centre half Ivan Marcano going off, so I would imagine now we'll see Roma going back to a back four. We're underway once again at San Siro. Milan halfway towards their first success of the Serie A campaign. As we know, Roma are a team who very often battle back under Eusebio Di Francesco. Don't discount them just yet, even if their first half showing was well below their standards of last season. Here can Milan straight away after half-time with Hakan Çalhanoğlu. A very inventive first half for Milan. Battling there with Karsdorp. Ricardo Rodriguez. And the assist for the only goal so far, scored by Kessié. Rodriguez, they're going for goal himself, but without reward.
Similar intent today. First half, he gets forward every possible time he can. On that left-hand side.
We're really hoping this year to put the issues off the pitch, which blighted their campaign of last season, firmly behind them. New owners, new faces. Victory over Roma certainly be a source of self-belief for them. A long way to go yet. Here's Pastore. Now De Rossi. Karsdorp. Patrick Schick. Back for Pastore. Dzeko's in there, so is El Shaarawy. Was touched away by Calabria. De Rossi. There's no lack of attacking players out there now for Roma, with Schick, El Shaarawy, Dzeko and Pastore. Bonaventura. Çalhanoğlu came in to replace Fabio Borini for Milan tonight. Bonaventura able to find Higuain. Carl still up under pressure though now from Higuain. It's going to be a free kick.
Higuain there, when the ball wasn't good enough, he stopped and then realised, I've got to go for this. Had he done it in the first place, he might have got a little bit more pressure on the defender. In the end, they get frustrated and give the free kick away.
There's a good noise around San Siro tonight. One of those occasions, two big guns in Serie A going head-to-head. The atmosphere needs no soaking up. Saw before the game, it's a fixture which has been bossed by Roma in recent times. They've won their previous 3 games here in Serie A against Milan. Manolas, equalising goal for them on Monday against Atalanta. Quick turnaround for Roma in terms of the schedule. Milan with 2 more days rest and recuperation. Donzi with the ball in. It's been touched back to Pastore. Karsdorp. Then in Dzeko. And there's Romagnoli. He's Bidia for Milan. Argentine compatriot Higuain. It's been given away by Higuain. And in Dzeko! One number 9 with a gift for the other one.
Higuain saying, why didn't you give me a free kick there, referee? He felt he was being fired not once, but 2 occasions, I think. Went all the way back, loses control. Dzeko will be disappointed with this. He's not hit the target. Everybody backed off. He had the man just to use as the wall there. Didn't get any bend on it at all. Hit it straight. That's disappointing for him. Opportunity to get a goal back early in the second half.
Roma are happy with the referee Marco Guida for getting in the way there. Dzeko, his first sight of goal of the game there. Donnarumma giving the ball away here. Pastore. Calabria with the tackle. Times kamikaze in the back.
I do feel that Roma have stepped it up a little bit here, realising that a few nerves around the stadium, nerves from the Milan players on the pitch. Goalkeeper doesn't look confident, playing it out from the back. They're looking to capitalise on that.
Sharawi. Bidia was in the way. Kessié up to Higuain. Left by Çalhanoğlu. Rodriguez. Çalhanoğlu goes on. Break the way of Higuain. Just got beyond Manolas. Suso's in there. Very important touch away by Kolarov.
That's brilliant by Higuain. That's what he's capable of. He'll have quiet spells in a game, but then he'll do that to you. One man in the box again, though, takes the goalkeeper out of the equation. Olsen can do nothing about that. That's Kolarov at the back post. Bags of experience. Just deals with it comfortably.
It's a deep corner. Flick behind by De Rossi. Set piece pressure continues for Milan. Rises too. Look at his chance. Gonzalo Higuain to mark his home debut with a goal. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Bonaventura. Çalhanoğlu. And by Francio. And the break might be on now for Roma. Towards The runner of El Shaarawy. Oh, and Donnarumma came a long, long way there. Took a gamble, but got there in time.
Well, that's excellent, because he saw the danger there. He saw how many men were getting forward very quickly. Calabria was under a little bit of pressure there.
De Rossi. Start the second half. Karsdorp. Villiers with the header. Down goes Çalhanoğlu. No foul given. Milan fans up in arms. Here's Pastore. Zonzi to El Shaarawy.
To be fair to the referee, he's not giving many free kicks. He's trying to let the game flow.
It's flowing well now. Here's Higuain. Excellent play by him. Giacomo Bonaventura. And he was clipped. That will be a free kick. Given against Patrick Schick.
Just what the doctor ordered, take a little bit of pressure off them. Roma probably had their best spell of the game so far early in this second half. You've got to give him credit. Roma came a long way out. He gets that wrong, he's in big trouble.
Second half so far. The bustling atmosphere. Free kick being that whipped in and flicked on by that near post area.
It wasn't a bad attempt. There's nothing more he could have done with that. It was a short delivery. To stoop a little bit, just trying to get feather touch there. Just a bit too much on it, but the right idea. So he gets that wrong, which is very easy in these conditions. He's in big trouble, but a bit spot on.
Took a big, big risk, but he, as you say, got things absolutely right there for Milan. Ball by Musacchio. Calabria. Higuain. Held the ball up superbly all night so far. Rodriguez. It's Bonaventura. Back to Rodriguez. Sliced by Fazio. Need that corner. Pressure mounting.
I do like to see that. Changing the pace of the cross, changing the trajectory, making it difficult for defenders to defend it. You saw it out there, just point out a play for a corner.
Çalhanoğlu. It's a teaser. It's a good area.
Into an excellent area. Yeah, Olsen dealt with that really well.
That's a good ball for Çalhanoğlu, but flags up for offside.
I have to say again, it shouldn't have been offside. He was a little bit lazy. Yeah, just offside maybe. Didn't have to be, didn't even look across the line, trying to stay onside.
El Shaarawy. De Rossi. Here's Zonzi. And Karsdorp wasn't closed down. Oh, Donnarumma came and got nowhere near it. He was flapping there.
He certainly was, and collided with his own player.
Ball by Suso. Bonaventura to Kessié.
This is getting really stretched, isn't it, early in this second half?
Forward he goes, and Rodriguez towards Higuain. His strength. Chasing those balls down the channel. Flag was up.
Yeah, offside again. Look how high the line is again. He's onside there when that ball's played. A little bit sorry for him there.
Very marginal offside calls.
It's a very brave high line to play from Roma.
Here's Schick. Can he turn? Sets it back for Zonzi. It's a good way to pass. Kodarov. Slides behind that. Could have been an own goal there from Musacchio.
That's excellent defending. Didn't know what was behind him. Took no chances that his goalkeeper was going to come and claim that.
It's end-to-end stuff now. Roma with a corner. Kolarov takes it. Poor ball though.
To say the least. Awful delivery.
The story. It's Calabria.
I think we can see why Roma came back against Atalanta. They started this second half very brightly.
Sousa and Bonaventura. Çalhanoğlu. It's a handball there by Sousa.
Bonaventura might have fancied himself there.
How open the game is now for Story. El Shaarawy. It's well defended by Bivia, but Roma will have a corner.
Had to be well defended as well. It is getting really stretched. We just started this second half. There's a handball given. We got a good view of it. This is similar to what happened to Milan last weekend. Started the first half well, and the second half went on. They started to tire a little bit, and we just hope that's not going to be the case this time.
Pastore's corner. It's a good punch that time by Donnarumma. Shaarawy back in. De Rossi was there. Oh, the shot is in! Roma are level! And it's Federico Fazio who scores the goal. Well, Milan have crumbled once again, and Roma on the comeback trail once more. It's one apiece at San Siro.
What a strike this is from a defender. I think Donnarumma's got to do better here. He's 6'5". It's not the most brilliant punch. Goes straight to the Roma player. They get a little bit lucky here, but that's nothing lucky about that. It's a wonderful strike. Look, relaxes on it. Gets over the top of it. Makes sure he hits the target. Takes a little bit of pace off it. There, scuffed away. Just relaxes, eases it into that bottom corner. Makes sure he hits the target. Would have been easy to just swing at that a little bit more and it could have gone anywhere, but took a little bit of pace off and made sure he hit the target. But I would say it again, at 6'5", Donnarumma, I think, has got to come out and dominate better than that. I think he could have caught that.
A teenage goalkeeper with much still to learn. The Argentine defender, I'd like the goal scorer for Roma. Sousa. There's Fazio back doing his day job once again.
Going back to the equaliser, you've also got to ask questions about why nobody picked the man on the edge of the box up, because he was free. He was able to put it straight back in, cause confusion. In that confusion, the ball fell to Fazio and he dispatched it brilliantly.
Ishii, picked out by Karsdorp. Biddy mopping up the Milan.
See, he tries to pick somebody out there. I think he'd have been better driving it across the face of the goal and trying to make defenders defend.
Higuain could be in behind here. Gonzalo Higuain beyond the goalkeeper to mark his home debut with a goal. In the blink of an eye, Milan lead again. No offside given that time. And it's Milan 2, Roma 1. And what a game we have here now.
Well, this all came from Slick at the other end, just giving the ball away. This time, I'll tell you what, that looks a little bit offside as well. I wonder if they'll go to VAR here. Olsen, I think, might have come for that when it was played. Look, he tries to stay on again. Oh, it's so tight yet again. Olsen didn't come, stayed on his line, then came and got punished for doing that. Higuain just brilliantly there, goes round him. This is not an easy chance to take, by the way. Full of composure, full of confidence. Wonderful finish.
Well, it will be checked. It was very, very tight. The angles we saw there, inconclusive.
Well, how many times have we seen that high line from Roma? Literally one pace from the halfway line.
It's an anxious wait for those of the Milan persuasion here. Roma hoping for a favour. from the VAR, who is Paolo Mazzolini. We have to wait.
The first half, we saw so many that were so close. Could have been onside, could have been offside. Toe caps.
And no goal is the verdict. Offside has been given. And Milan's joy, Higuain's joy, has been cut short. It stays at 1-1, and that's the reason why.
Well, I did say I thought it just looked offside. You've got a feel for Higuain. He is trying his best to stay onside there because that line is so high. But that's what it's been bought. That's what it's been introduced for. He gets it right again.
Time to catch breath again after the game really sprung into life. It's back at 1-1.
The Lazio Napoli game, and there was one in there as well. You couldn't really see that from a corner, and rightly so. That was ruled off as well, so well done for technology.
There's El Shaarawy, not so well done there by him. The whole evening has seen these very marginal decisions for offside, and it really mattered there. VAR came to the right verdicts.
I know one man will be a sigh of relief. Schlick, not really doing anything at the other end. The next minute, it's in the back of the net at the other end. Rightly ruled offside.
So anyone's game here still. Half an hour to play. Sizzling contest right in the balance. Here's Pastore. El Shaarawy. Played that fair with Javier Pastore.
Pastore had gone again, he'd have been offside. It's been a cracking game again, you have to say.
Always promised so much. So the heavyweight teams of Serie A going head-to-head here. I think it goes to show just how tight the battle will be this season for the Champions League spots in Serie A.
Now not got to do, Milan, is feel sorry for themselves. Thinking, oh, look how close that was. We should have been 2-1 up. Just do what they did to get in that position.
Sousa. It's a good cutback. The Billion. Bonaventura. Good pass. Çalhanoğlu. Powerful and repelled. And the turn. Second time around over the top. Olsen there. Roma's saviour.
Well, again, he makes a decent save. This is probably his best one. They all seem to pass the buck a little bit here. Milan players across the box. There was opportunity. Here's one. Didn't take it. Here's another. Just passes it and strikes it early. And that's the reason it's a good save, because he does take it early from Çalhanoğlu. Again, it's about getting your position right early as a goalkeeper. And he's done that really well in this game so far, Olsen.
Goalkeeper who was twice a double winner, playing in Sweden. It's a good ball there by Dzeko. Karsdorp. Two go for it. It's beyond both of them, Schick and El Shaarawy.
That's where you want Dzeko in there, but he's, again, linking play up a little bit further out. Can't be everywhere.
It's Masaccio. Frazio with the header. Pastore for De Rossi. El Shaarawy. And Schick. With the intervention for Milan. Played for by Bonaventura. And that's hoping to get back to his keeper. Also being closed down by Higuain.
As well, Ashley fights the challenge, gets it. The first touch. Tries to turn, not much contact, but the right decision.
Here's the second change being made by Roma, and we'll see Brian Cristante coming off the bench. He's taken off at half-time on Monday against Atalanta. Summer signing from Atalanta. He replaced the pretty ineffective Javier Pastore.
Well, that's what we said, wasn't it? Only got to mention first half, and the coach obviously thinks the same. They're a totally different team this second half, aren't they, Roma? Like they were just trying to keep it at 0-0, keep it tight. But we said just before half-time it would be interesting to see how they respond by going 1-0 down. They responded well.
Still to be a foul there by Nzonzi.
It was a foul. Not sure who by, but it certainly got caught here. There, he shoved him into Nzonzi. It wasn't Nzonzi, it was a push in there. Good referee.
It's Kessié. Through the second half, it's absolutely flown by this second period up to now. Romagnoli. Vidian. Calabria. Suso to Vidian. Rodriguez. Çalhanoğlu back to Rodriguez.
It's a shame the own product wasn't as good as the build-up. And they work it well across the line. Rodriguez getting in the action at that final third. In his mind there, and have a shot. He had two options to his right-hand side. Both of them were particularly happy that he didn't try and include them.
It will be a question of who wants this more now in these last 20 minutes. The indications are that at the moment neither team will just settle for a point.
Can't guess which way it's going to go either because of that. Nobody's really dominating it. Both are having the moments, which is good to see.
All pass there, which might come the way of Suso via the head of Kolarov. Could Suso conjure here? Vidian. Suso held off El Shaarawy.
See, I think Suso should have done better. He was near the 18-yard box. He passed the buck a little bit, passed it 10 yards back. The momentum had gone out the move by then.
It's Cristante, who began his career playing with Milan. Played 3 games in Serie A. It's come off Romagnoli.
Again, just one yellow shirt in the box. That would be more adventurous than that if you want to win the game.
Bonaventura. Dart forward here.
And the quality just lets him down there.
Bonaventura. Trying to skip beyond Nzonzi. Got the ball in. Fancy away.
Not the easiest thing to do, skipping away from Nzonzi, is it?
Needs to improve upon their record against the fellow big guns in Serie A. Won just 10 of the last 50 games against Juve, Inter, Napoli. 2 Rome clubs over the past 5 seasons, losing half of those games. Inter 1 point into all 3 here. Suso. That goes El Shaarawy. Suso though going on. Squeeze a shot in, but trouble for Olsen.
He's getting in good areas, but he just seems to be making the wrong decisions at the moment. Doubled up on him there, just deflection safely through to Olsen. Just before that, I think he could have just done a little bit better. Try and commit a defender.
Frustration for the fans of the Rossoneri. Patrici. Zonzi. It's Kolarov. De Rossi. More compact defence now for Milan. Sharawi. Zonzi. Having to play a patient game. Zonzi painting towards Dzeko. Here's Cristante. De Rossi. Roma are probing. Karsdorp. On goes Cristante. 3 wait for a cutback. Straight to Bonaventura.
Try to overthink things a little bit around the 18-yard box. Just put it across the face of the goal. Don't try and pick somebody out.
Zonzi sets the tempo so well. Dzeko. Good tackle by Romagnoli. Suso. To carry a long way. Çalhanoğlu. Called there by Karsdorp. No contact, no foul. Karsdorp. 2 for company. Bidia. Çalhanoğlu. Once again, Roma retreat en masse. Suso. Calabria. Joy there against the wily old fox who is Alexander Kolarov. Calabria. Oh, the shirt there, Zonzi. That's Higuain. Roma there were certainly hoping for a free kick, but there was no whistle forthcoming.
Well, he certainly got his shirt pulled, didn't he? A bit casual on the ball here. There, pulls the shirt. Wants the foul, doesn't get it. Higuain will be disappointed. He's not released at the target there.
Lucky to be taken off and be replaced by the Uruguayan Diego Laxalt on for his home debut.
I think he's very unlucky to be taken off. I think he's been a real threat down that left-hand side.
The 2 players are going to battle all campaign long for that left-back spot in Gennaro's and Gattuso's team. Good World Cup with Uruguay. Laxalt signed from Genoa this month. Similar sort of attacking threat down that left flank.
Did come again and again at the weekend, last weekend. Did make a difference, actually.
There's Dzeko going forwards, but the player's been pulled back and off the ball defence then. The referee has gone to his pocket to produce a yellow card for Cristante. It's the first yellow card of the game.
He's bemused by it. Shake of the head. Has he got reason to be bemused by it? Oh, just clipped him, hasn't he, from behind? Referee's right next to it. Just a bit of retribution there, wasn't it? Thought he was clipped and just gets his own back.
The issue being sustained here by the right back, Rick Karsdorp. So a change here for Roma there. Last change of the game. And Davide Santon's coming on for his debut. Summer signing from Inter. Twice a Serie A champion in his time with Inter. 4 years playing with Newcastle before his return to Serie A. Kolarov. El Shaarawy. They come the way of Dzeko. It's poked away by Bonaventura under real pressure. It will be a corner.
So wasn't that good in that situation? He's only just come on, but you've got to be wits about you. And he got away with that one a little bit because he didn't make any contact. He should have done.
Waiting for the ball then. And Zonzi, can he poke it home? He can!
No ball.
Well, Milan aren't too happy, but Roma here overjoyed. They lead by 2-1. And Steven Nzonzi poked the ball home to mark his full debut with his first goal for Roma.
This is a better delivery, isn't it? Causes havoc. It's a really good finish. Doesn't score a great amount of goals now, then. Oh, dear me. Asking for handball. And it certainly hits his arm, but it's so accidental because he dips over everybody.
Is the goal going to stand? The big question here.
And straight away, their players went up. Milan players, every one of them. Handball, handball.
VAR review once again.
Will it level things up in terms of reviews?
An anxious wait again. This now is the modern day game. These tense moments while the officials adjudicate. And again, referee Marco Guida waiting for the upstairs verdicts. And the VAR, Paolo Mazzoleni, has intervened here. It's going to be a check on the pitch now. Referee's been told to go and have a look at it.
One or two, both his arms. I think this could be disallowed.
It has been. It's a free kick given to Milan. Another goal chalked off by the use of the video technology. Handball given. It's still 1-1.
Look, there's no intent there to handle it. He's off balance and it just hits one arm and bounces onto the other, but because of the nature of where it is, here we see a great angle. There's the first one, bounces onto the other one, finishes it brilliantly, to be fair. He doesn't know that it's hit him. He's not on purpose. It's totally accidental, but because of where it is and the situation it's in, it's a good decision again.
Meantime, off goes Çalhanoğlu, on comes Samu Castillejo, a debutant yet again. So many of them out there tonight. Someone from Villarreal. The big talking points here at San Siro this evening. 2 potential winning goals, both shots off by the VAR.
You can see straight away every Milan player in the vicinity went up there saying handball, handball.
To be a deliberate handball, to be an infringement of the laws of the game.
Was it deliberate? That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was deliberate, but it seemed to hit both his hands. Outside the box, it might not have been given, but in the box in that situation, so difficult for them, isn't it?
It's highly contentious. That's why the VAR are so useful, the factual ones like Higuain's, but subjective ones like that handball, it's still a matter of opinion.
Well, you saw how many replays they did of it. Was it 8, 9 replays? Slowed it down and still difficult.
Well, having said that, when Guida went to have a look himself, he had one look and he straight away said no goal.
Yeah, give him credit for that.
So again, still in the balance here with what, just 8 minutes now of normal time to go. There will be a big chunk of stoppage time. Zonzi and Kolarov. Sanson. Mr. Rossi. Mr. Leho. The handball.
It was his chest. Somebody was saying hit.
This is the last change of the game then. As we see Bonaventura departing for Milan, replaced by the young striker Patrick Cutrone, who was top scorer for Milan last season. So goal scorer 2 in their away success at Roma in the Olimpico last year.
Good on Gattuso for bringing him on. Fancies they might just be able to nick this.
Both teams want to win it. So Rossi with the free kick, defended by Higuain. Kolarov. El Shaarawy square. Donnarumma was there.
Not much of an impact on Shaarawy this second half since he came on. And he might have done a little bit better there.
Higuain. It's been denied once.
He's got to play to Castillejo to his left there.
Challenged by Laksha. Castillejo linking with Cutrone. Manolas in the way. Milan corner. Rousing for Nabi here.
There's another player I saw a lot of last season. Castillejo does impress, can win you a game, can be frustrating the amount of time he dives.
There's Suso. Oh, it's nearly spilt by Olsen, but he just about grabbed it second time around.
Again, it's a decent save because I think everybody expected a cross here. He doesn't. He goes near post, and again, I've been so impressed with his positional sense, Olsen. Just he didn't do enough. He played it with his wrong foot. If he played it with his left foot, he could have dragged it back a little bit more.
Signed Olsen for just €8.5 million, a massive profit when you consider the size of the fee which took Alisson to Liverpool. It has been the Roma way of things over the past few years, selling on their hot properties and replacing them with bargains or young talents from elsewhere. Ishik. Good block by Romagnoli.
It just shows you how important the backroom staff are, who go looking at players and go looking at players all over Europe and the world, really, trying to get that bargain player and bring him in and then build him up to move him on again.
One of the very best in that regard in Monchi, transfer guru, formerly of Sevilla. It's well worked by De Rossi. Good tackle by Laksha. Here's Castillejo. Laksha going on. Plenty forward here for Milan. Cutrone. Behind Higuain. Didn't quite come the way of Suso. Kolarov saw to that.
That was a foul. I didn't do it.
Don't take your eyes off this. El Shaarawy. That's a foul there by Laksha on Cristante.
Pointing the referee in the direction of where they thought they should have had a free kick.
It's set to be just 1 point from the first 2 games this season for Gattuso's Milan. Zonzi. Kolarov. Dzeko. Still well. Feed that pass out to Sanson. Cristante. Put in there by Castillejo. And away he goes. He's done really well there. Taken out off the ball with the referee playing the advantage here. Catrone. Now Higuain. Blocked by Fazio. Suso. Suso with the shot.
Again, you fancy Higuain. He's a little bit greedy. Could have done a little bit better. Good refereeing. De Rossi had blocked Castillejo there. Yellow card comes out.
Did well there, the referee. Marco Guida.
Castillejo does brilliant here. Brings the ball back. Lays it off from there. Body check and a half. Play you don't want to get that from is De Rossi.
Been a few of those over the years from De Rossi.
Get down. Fair play to him. He doesn't stay down and get straight back up. Something he didn't used to do. I think he's learning his lesson.
Seconds of normal time to play. And he wants game to win now. He's Schick. And he picked the right pass. Dzeko couldn't control it. El Shaarawy. In goes Cristante. 1-2 for Laksha.
They all got in each other's way a little bit there, didn't they?
El Shaarawy. Heavily involved again. Ball by Fazio. Gnabry has to be careful here. Kolarov, good win by him. And in Dzeko. Shaarawy's offside. Here go Milan now. Castillejo. Steered away by Fazio.
I'll tell you what, this is the third Serie A game I've seen so far this season, and it's all been absolutely brilliant. They've been a wonderful watch. They've been full of entertainment. They've been so pleasing on the eye. You've got a smile on your face while you're watching it.
So into added time we go now. We have 5 minutes to play. And here's Laksha for Milan. Kolarov was there. They were queuing up to apply a finish there.
Could have done a lot better there. Just took an easy option. Just didn't really try and pick anybody out or look up.
Kessié wins it back. Castillejo. Catrone. That was highly ambitious.
Extravagant to say the least. Going for glory. Just taking a touch, trying to make something happen.
It's the sort of game we don't really want to end as neutral. Set to end a point apiece as things stand, but there's still time for that to change. Dzeko. Sakio.
Very unselfish, isn't he? Dzeko works the line really well. He has to keep possession of the ball when it comes his way to his players around him.
He was voted the fans' player of the year last season for Roma. You can see just why. His teammates appreciate playing with him too.
Well, they know he's a safe pair of hands when that ball comes to his feet.
Cross too long. I wonder what they made of this. Since Leonardo and Maldini in the new Milan hierarchy. Great Kaka watching on here as well tonight.
I think through 2 games I've seen of Milan, potential is the word.
It's Cristante for Roma. It's come the way of Dzeko. Can he win it here? So unlike him. Lacked the composure there, Edin Dzeko.
This is a massive surprise. Bad defending there, you think, right, trouble. Just drags it massively wide. Anybody you fancy in that position, you put money on that, lad.
Late winner and Torino, but not to be that time. Cutrone. Castillejo. Good block by Santon. Higuain. Kolarov with the header behind for a corner.
It surprised me that from Kolarov. I thought he'd just head that backwards and out for a throw-in, or just away instead of giving a corner away.
Nervous moments these for Roma. 94th minute of the game. Suso with the corner. The down was easily claimed by Olsen. And a terrific gaming goal for Roma.
He has, but I mean, this is a really good corner, and this header should have come right the way back across the face of the goal. Look, he's off balance, he's leaning backwards, and he's trying to score from there. Just try and put it back into a danger area. Your teammates might just get a touch.
Still we play, still Milan search for the winner with Suso. Fazio, is he the man to earn a point for Roma? Laksha. Castillejo. Castillejo's ball in. Zonzi. It's been given away to Calabria. Higuain. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Great chance here. Cutrone has surely won it. What a finish at San Siro. What drama. And Milan have surely won it. And it's Patrick Cutrone. Right at the death. Milan 2, Roma 1.
Well, I'll tell you what, the man in your picture made it happen. A couple of times I've been a bit critical, saying he's tried to go alone and do it himself. This time, he doesn't. You watch what he does. And Zonzi, terrible from him. So sloppy, you don't expect it from him. Beautifully laid in there, wonderfully finished. But the vision here, the reverse pass, and he didn't take a touch. Take a touch and you probably miss. Has a look up, just guides it through. What a wonderful finish. Just doesn't hit it too hard, just places it bottom corner. But give all the credit there to Higuain, because he's the sort of player in that situation who makes a difference.
Well, there's no denying that one. What a climax. After Giuseppe Meazza. Very last seconds, Patrick Cutrone. Added time now on stoppage time, and that's full time. And they ride here as one to hail Gattuso's men tonight. What a way to win a game of football, with pretty much the last kick of the game. Wild scenes of joy, led by Gennaro Gattuso. And Patrick Cutrone off the bench is the hero for Milan. And look at these scenes here.
Well, look at the coach. He went on there, went for that man in your picture. No wonder. Say often he's out of a game, doesn't really get involved, but when he gets involved in a massive way and sets it up beautifully for Cutrone to finish with real cool. Takes some doing in an atmosphere like that, knowing that's probably the last chance of the match.
And you can see that heartbreak etched on Roma faces here as they trudge off. They'd fought back to level in the second half through Federico Fazio. Then came the moments of contention, 2 goals disallowed with the use of the VAR. One for Higuain, one for Nzonzi. But Cutrone brought off the bench by Gattuso just onside, and the top finish too.
Again, so tight, wasn't it? Beautifully played, beautifully finished. Excellent all round. The stadium erupts. A lot of people had left as well. Always stay. You never know what could happen. Brilliantly finished.
And look what it means.